If I had asthma, and if I knew that colognes and perfumes would trigger my asthma, why the hell would I go and work for a perfume manufacturer? If I don't drink, and I don't, why the hell would I hang out at a bar? If I was a diabetic and the doctor told me that I had to stop eating sweets, why the hell would I work at a bakery? If I had dog or cat allergies, why the hell would I try to work at a pet shop? Oh, young people, and your decision making. Lord, have mercy. Let's get to work.
Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us, facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died.
Power rising, King brothers and Queen sisters. Thank you for stopping by, and welcome to the village. I am the village elder. Today's discussion, nursing home care. This is something else that my grandmother would have wanted you to know. We've already talked about how in a nursing home, conditions are not what everybody thinks. There are big misconceptions about nursing homes and about those who occupy it. These people are there, and many are not being treated the way they're supposed to be. If it's not elder abuse, it's elder neglect. You have a lot of young people working in there who absolutely neglect the patients. Young people, let me say this to you right now. If you do not care about people, if you don't love people, and if you don't love elderly people, please don't get into elder care. If you're not mature, please don't try to get a job at a nursing home. Don't bother getting your damn CNA, certified nursing assistant. Stay away from the nursing homes. If you can't go to work and love these people and work and treat these people like it's your own parents, if you don't treat those patients like they're your own parents, and if you don't show them all the attention that they need, and I mean the entire time you're at work, minus your breaks, if you can't go there and not put your fucking cell phone down, if you can't go there and not gossip and do everything other than take care of those people that's in those nursing homes, I want you to remember one thing. If you have a job as a CNA or you're working on behalf of the elderly people in the nursing homes, put your cell phones down. Shit, leave them in the fucking car. Have some damn discipline. Please have discipline. Because at the end of the day, this is the message that you really need to know. You are all the fuck they got. You are the one standing in between them and death. If you're working at a nursing home, how many people have you killed? Judgment Day, you will be held accountable. If you have neglected a patient and caused that patient to die, whether you went to damn jail behind it or not, your ass gonna pay for it. You're gonna see it again. If you ain't serious about working on behalf of these patients, stay your fucking ass out of a nursing home. Unless you go visit somebody, because that's not the line of work you need to be in. You're going to deal with bodily fluids. You're going to deal with bad attitudes. You got to understand these patients are frustrated. There's some good people in there, and all of them are good people. All the people in the nursing home, all the patients are good people. Let's make that clear. But they all react differently. Some people are okay with their situation. Some people live better in nursing homes than they did otherwise. Some of those people are living better in those nursing homes than they did before. So they're going to be happy about their situation. But then there are others who've been taking care of themselves forever, and they're very frustrated they can't go back home. So they're going to stay angry. You have to rise above that. You can go home when your shift is over. These people are stuck there like they're in a prison. And so they lash out. And you got to be willing to take that. If you're going to work in a nursing home, you got to be willing to work with patients who are upset all the time. You got to rise above that. You got to be bigger than that. You have to be understanding that not only can they not go home and they're frustrated, but you also have to understand that you're all they have. A lot of these patients don't even have visitors. They're frustrated. Some of those patients feel like they're in a prison, and you have to help comfort them. You have to be the family for them. You have to be their family. Because at the end of the day, you are all they have. At the end of the day, you are all they have. You and that staff. Those of you that are out there taking care of those people in nursing homes, this is for you. And for those of you who are considering going to school and being a CNA, and if you don't love people, this is not just a damn job. This is not something you punch a fucking clock. You have to take care of these people like they are your own family members, your own parents. How far are you willing to go for your parents? That's what you got to be willing to do for them. You're going to be assigned to like 8 patients, more than likely. And you have to be attentive to their every needs all the time. You can't go down and hang out with your homegirls on the other hall and you don't left your hall. You don't left your patients. So to you young people out there who either are currently working at nursing homes or are considering getting a job at a nursing home, there needs to be a standard. Understand that you're all they have and you need to leave them fucking cell phones in the car. Can't be on your cell phones. The nursing home is not a hangout. Y'all cannot be ignoring phone calls or ignoring calls from rooms, ignoring patients while y'all over there kikiing and bullshitting on the clock. You can't be slamming and throwing patients around. Your ass going to damn jail. We have to do a better job and we have to acknowledge who these people are. They are not only our patients, your patients, but they are our elders. And they are to be treated with the utmost respect. You as a CNA or as a nurse, as a caretaker for these elderly people, you are in direct proximity. You are in direct contact with a wealth of knowledge, direct contact with a treasure trove of knowledge, wisdom, and tribal knowledge. And every minute that you're with them and don't have a conversation with them and don't try to learn something from them, it's a missed opportunity. That was your lottery ticket right there. So I implore you, if you're not going to take care of these patients, don't get in that line of work. Stay out of it. Stay out of that line of work. If you're not going to take care of them patients and treat them like they are your parents, go get a job elsewhere in another line of work in another field. This is not a trash job. That job of taking care of elderly patients or taking care of patients of any kind, of any age, that is an honor. And if you currently work there, and if you don't want to take care of them people, find another job. And I challenge the charge nurses, fire these motherfuckers, fire their asses. If you see that they're not holding up their end and not doing their job, fire them motherfuckers. Get rid of their asses and get better people in there that's going to take care of these patients, because that shit all reflects on you and your hiring practices and who you allow to stay. Because if it keeps happening, you're going to lose your fucking license. You're going to lose your job. Well, you're going to lose your job first, and then you'll end up losing your damn license. And you're going to let these young ass kids come in here and neglect patients on your watch. You're going to hire these young kids to come in with on their cell phones, neglect patients and endanger patients, therefore, on your watch. You deserve to lose your damn job and your license if you don't address them and don't fire them as need be. These patients deserve better. Not only do they deserve better, but they deserve the best treatment they can possibly get. Every time I think about nursing homes, I think about my best friend from college, Dakina, my sister. I used to always tell her when she's a nurse, and she used to always complain to me about her job. And for about 10 years, I used to always tell Dakina, why don't you go work in a nursing home? Be a charge nurse. Why don't you go work in a nursing home? And she will always give me the same answer. I don't want to work in no nursing home. I'm scared of old folks. And for 10 years, I just thought that was the weirdest reason. And I was like, who in the world is scared of old folks? And for 10 years, I used to always just thought it was weird, but I never really asked her about that. So finally, after 10 years, I asked her, like, why in the world are you scared? I said, them folks will love you to death because I love your energy. I love your personality. And them old folks gonna love all the energy you got. They're gonna love your personality, your sense of humor, just like I do. And then she finally told me why she was afraid of old folks. I said, why are you afraid of old folks? Because they tell you all about yourself. You can't go bust out laughing. Oh, you don't want to be held accountable, huh? And that's what I love about old folks. They give it to your ass straight, no chaser. They tell you all about yourself. When you doing wrong, they're gonna let your ass know. And I'm all for it because that's the only way I know. That's the only way I want to receive it. Straight, no chaser. Tell me when my black ass is wrong. That's that's one of the main reasons I love hanging with old folks. Because I want them to put me in my damn place. And I love the way they do it sometimes. And so I finally, after we had that conversation, I finally talked her into going and work at a damn nursing home. And she loved it. And just like I told her, them old folks love her too. She loved it. And so I'm saying to y'all, please don't have these preconceived notions of what you think a nursing home is. These people have wonderful sense of humor. And they'll be like talking to aunts and uncles and grandparents of your own. And they'll love you as such. Remember, you can come and go as you please. They're stuck there. But understand, those young people who are working there and those people my age, understand you are all they have. And I always go back to chickens coming home to roost. The way you treat these people and the way you neglect them, you may find yourself in a nursing home one day on the receiving end of the exact same treatment that you gave these people. Think about it. Think on it. Until next time, understand your assignment, stay focused, and remain resilient. Ashe.
Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shadowed beneath thy hand, may we forever stand true to our God, true to our name.